What is up, guys? So today, back at it again, work on the Zuck a little more. Somebody is going through, pulling out the wiring, which is an absolute nightmare, mind you, for that subwoofer. So I had assumed that all of this would have been tucked behind the rear flap on this. But no, they decided, I can't do ultra wide with that. All right, I'll go with this, to cut a hole in the fabric of the back seat in order to put all the wiring through to the amplifier. Instead of just putting it, 6 more inches down. Why? I don't understand some people's logics, because it doesn't make any sense to me. So, doing this, I also would have assumed, don't mind the terrible angles right now, that all of that wiring that you would have saw there would have ran straight down the center under here, directly into the radio. But no, it goes from there over that way. Over that, let me go back in the zooming mode. It goes all the way down that way and around. So I open that side up to go, I guess, around there to go to the back side of the radio. Like, why? That is just so, and I don't understand why there's so many speaker wire. Hold on one second. All right, so I don't understand why there's so many cables in here. So yeah, obviously you have your RCA cables, which normal, right? Normal RCA cables. We have two of them, be like left and right, which would really just be left and right. I'm out of breath right now from this. And then we have 3, and then we have another 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Plus, not to mention, all of your line level inputs to this as well. 4 fucking I guess I can swear, I don't know. 4 channels worth. Like, why? I don't get this at all. And it's not like it was a complicated subwoofer at all. Heck, it was a single channel. I think it was a single channel subwoofer. Right? Yeah. Single channel. We had your regular RCA inputs. You had your Brit, but like this speaker, like the doors don't even have wiring going to them. Like I can't find any wiring going to the door speakers. I don't understand why there's so many inputs and out. Like I just took that kick panel off, no speaker wire over there. So I don't understand what all this is for, but we're gonna find out right now. So stay tuned. I'll be back in like a minute or two, 5 minutes. All right, so I see what they did now. So I actually made this in this mode. So you see we have the aftermarket radio connector right there to plug right into the radio. Back of it, they have all of the outputs taped off from the radio. And what they did was they ran all that speaker wire from the amp in the back. They used, I'm assuming, well, how many do we have? We have a front, left and right, rear, and then there's sub ones. Okay, so there were 6 in total that they could have used. So, from my understanding of the system now, they use at least 3 of these, and where's the other ones at? Or those 2, and then those 4, and then I guess these 2, and then connected something somewhere else, because I'm missing a full set of wire here. I don't know where, let's make missing more. Oh, there's even more plugs. Oh, there we go. Okay, so they ran, wait, what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 plugs there. And I'm only seeing 6 on here, so I have no, I don't know. So they did that. So they ran RCA to the back of the car, to the amp. Yeah, I had to pull all this out just now. To the amp, ran it back to the front, to then have the speaker wire spliced into the door speakers, which are definitely upgraded. So I can kind of see why. You can't really see too well with this on there, but that's upgrade. I'm assuming. Actually, let me. Come on. Give it to me. Just give it to me. I can't get hold on. So what they did was they put speakers inside of here, and instead of using the brackets that were on here, they just super glued the heck out of that thing in there. Okay, well, hey, I mean, it works. It worked, I guess. So you got that, you have upgrade speakers. These look like 6.5 inch, which I have the full 8-inch one, so maybe I might upgrade the bottom one. So let me put this back on real quick. Alright, so I got that back on. So this is upgraded. I got upgraded here. I think the rear ones were also upgraded. So I popped the covers off. There were upgraded speakers back there. So it has nice speakers all around right now. I was gonna go and sell the amp and the sub. I'm gonna have to keep the amp at least. The sub I don't need. It's kind of heavy, and I have a 12-inch bazooka, so I really don't have to worry about that. That they mounted into the chassis. I can show that. And then I found out too, actually, when I was looking at all the wiring, they decided. Let me zoom back inside and flash. So they decided to just use self-tappers and tap that into the chassis floor, which I believe, did it come through? Alright, so I accidentally hit the off button with that underside view. Let's go back through what I just figured out. So basically, I figured where I left off in the last one, but those don't go through there. There are, didn't even notice it wasn't recording. Holes here from where they had the sub mounted into the back. So I'm gonna go through, have to maybe just toss like a little spot weld on those and clean those back out at some point. I don't know why they shouldn't take this mount right here and just bolt it to there. That's what I did in my car. It was a perfectly good ground instead of just screwing to the chassis. But yeah, so basically what they did was they had all of these going from the amp back out to all the speakers to power the speakers. I'm assuming the head unit would have been fine, but I guess, you know, if you're an audiophile, you like your noises and stuff, and I do too, but I don't know. So I guess at this point I'm kind of, put this back around, kind of torn in what I want to do. It's like I don't need it. I don't need all of this. It's not that it's extra weight. I'm not racing the car, but it's one of those things where it's like I could sell it. That's worth a little bit of money. I don't really need that. I'm sure these speakers will work just fine with a nice head unit. And then I can put my bazooka in the back, like I had before. Basically just mount it, well, swap the seats out because those covers are damaged anyway, the ones above me. And I have the brackets mounted, the strap, basically just straps around it, holds it in place perfectly fine. That way I don't have to worry about mounting it to the chassis somewhere, which is be good. Saves a little bit of space. Easily remove it, so... yeah, but for now, I'm gonna go put all the stuff back together, and yeah, let me get out of here right now. But yeah, stay tuned for more updates. Like and subscribe if you feel like it. I'm just doing this for fun, trying to get into this. I don't know what I'm doing, just documenting stuff, I guess, vlogging. Anyway, yeah, I'll post more. Actually, maybe this week. I'll be here this week, and I go back to Mass for 2 weeks for training for work, so I'll post here and there. I gotta keep on working on that, so that'll probably be the next update, if anything else, on the dirt bike. So, slowly coming together. Finally got the rear trailing arm back on. I had the pain of a time getting it. These screws for the chain guide on the bottom side, one of them I had to undo almost all this again. And yeah, just getting the wiring back together, getting the rear end back. I gotta paint that actually right now before it gets too cold out. I'm gonna go do that. And yeah. Anyways, yeah, like I said, gonna be rebranding the name of the channels at some point. I just gotta figure all that out and get some logos made up. So yeah, that's about it. But I'm gonna go paint this before it gets too cold, and yeah, I'll update you guys as things progress. So.